Hello.
Hello everyone,
Happy Saraswati Puja. It's me, Pratigya Neupane.
and it's me Avinash Mishra, and we are here to talk about books because I think both of us we've been reading for a while now,
Yeah.
and it's really changed our lives. So we just wanted to share the one book we're reading right now, and hopefully get you all into the habit of reading. Do you want to start with your book? What do you have?
Yeah, sure. The book I have brought with me today is Difficult Conversation. This book has really impacted my life, and today I would like to share how it has impacted my life. So the main takeaway I take from this book is that the contribution part. After I have read this book, I have stopped blaming people. I rather look at the situation and see how I have contributed to the situation and how they have contributed to the situation. This helps me to look the situation from wider perspective. And talking about my another takeaway, that is intention and impact. So whenever some situation hurts me, I like to take a moment and think about how the situation has impacted me, and also I like to know about the intention, so I communicate with them and see how they had, what intention they had, and how it has impacted me.
It's interesting that you say that because the book I have with me today is somewhat similar. I mean, of course, every book has its own uniqueness, but one particular thing that struck with me was how you spoke about looking inwards and focusing on your action. As human beings, we have this tendency to be very reactive at things, and so the book I have with me is Start with Why. I heard this quote, I think 2 years ago or somewhere, that whenever you feel a feeling, whenever you feel an emotion, all you have to do is ask yourself why. Why am I feeling this way? And that kind of answers, because as human beings we are reactive, like we've already said, and if someone says something to us, we're like, why would they say that to me? But if you ask yourself why this person might have said something like that, again, a difficult conversation, but with ourselves.
Yes.
So this book has really inspired me to not be reactive, to not make judgments right away, to actually take, we've heard this saying, at least sleep on it. So that's what I've been practicing through this book. I have another book. Do you want to hear about that?
Yeah.
Actually, so since these are both non-fiction books, I was reading this book. I don't know if it's going to be visible on the camera, but it's The Trial by Franz Kafka. So it's a book. Imagine that you wake up one day.
Okay.
You don't know what happened. The police is at your door, and they just take you to jail. You ask them, what's my crime? They don't say anything. They just say you're guilty. And then stuff happens, everyone thinks you're guilty, but you don't know, you have no idea what you did. So it's like Kafka wants us to reflect on the modern life. We're always living in anxiety about being monitored, about being, imagining that there are fingers pointed at us at all times, but we don't know what we did, and we haven't actually done anything. It's just the nature of the society that we live in, and this book is like a look into that kind of society that exists oily at this time. So it's a very interesting one if you want to read, and if our viewers want to read it as well.
And I think we should exchange our book because I'm very interested.
Actually, that's a good idea. I finished it yesterday only.
Thank you so much. I
Thank-
should read this book.
Thank you so much for this. And thank you everyone who's been watching us. Would you like to say something to our viewers?
I think reading book opens you to so many perspectives, and like your world view becomes so much bigger than what you see right now. And yeah, like it brings lots of what do you say? It grounds us and helps us visualize things and really know what matters the most to us and know ourselves more better.
I think she summed it up perfectly. I don't have to add anything to that. Thank you everyone who's watched the video. I hope you read more. And I just want to end this video with a quote that helped me to read. It's read something you love until you love to read. Thank you so much.
It's really good one.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Veda, transforming education through technology.